Welcome back! My name is Ruth and this is Play Opera from Welsh National Opera. Welsh National Opera is based in Cardiff and is a huge company full of creative people. We've got instrumentalists, singers of course, but then we've also got wig makers, makeup, costume, props, lighting, stage management and more. Thank you so much for sending in your WNO challenges. It was amazing to see so many acts of kindness. You guys are inspirational. I wonder what the challenge will be this week. Stay tuned to find out. Last week, we met violinist Stephen and opera singer Claire. And this week, we're going to meet even more musicians. Plus, we are going to be diving in and exploring the stories of opera. Now we're going to meet two people from Welsh National Opera Orchestra. Rosie, who plays the cello, and Max, who plays the horn.
Oh, hello everyone. Hello Rosie, hello Max.
Hello. Hi Rosie.
Hi. Rosie, can we start with you? What is your favourite thing about playing in an orchestra?
My favourite thing, well, I think actually I particularly enjoy playing in an opera orchestra because the main difference actually is that we play down inside in the pit where most of the audience can't see us. And sometimes that's a little frustrating because they can't see us, but it also means you can really misbehave. And so we giggle when we make mistakes. And if we were on stage, we wouldn't be allowed to, we'd have to be very serious. We smile at each other in our favourite bits. And sometimes if you pick your nose, no one can see.
So Max, can you tell us a little bit about what you've got on your lap there? What is that?
This is what I play in the orchestra, and this is called a French horn.
And Rosie, what have you got there in your hands?
I've got my cello, which you can't really see because it's a bit too big to go on the screen, but it goes all the way from the scroll, and I get a long spike on the bottom, which sits on the ground.
Now we are going to meet 9 orchestral players from the Welsh National Opera. They are going to play Gallop from Rossini's William Tell. While you're listening to it, I want you to imagine you're on a horse and you're galloping into battle. Charge! we've got tenor Gareth singing Recondita Armonia from the opera Tosca by our friend Puccini. In this aria, or song, he's an artist painting a picture of a lady. Whilst he's painting this picture, he's singing about how much he loves his girlfriend Tosca and how beautiful he thinks she is.
Hi, my name's Gareth and I'm a tenor.
E diverse bellezze insien confonde, ma nel ritroncos te, il mio sala pensiero, il mio sala pensiero sei tu. Sei tu.
Last week we learned all about composer Puccini. This week we're going to learn about a new composer, Verdi. Verdi was an Italian composer alive about 100 years ago who wrote mostly opera music. Opera, as we learnt last week, is stories told by song, and Verdi wrote 25 of them. 25 operas. They're still performed today. In fact, one of them, La Traviata, is said to be the most performed opera of all time. People love Verdi's music because it's so catchy. But my favourite fact about Verdi is that he was actually turned down to study music at the Milan Conservatoire, the Milan Music School. They said that he wasn't musical. But did that stop him? No. He followed his dream and he went on to write some of the most amazing operas. So let's take some of those Verdi facts and put them into a song. I'm going to take my favourite fact. It goes like this. He was told he would fail, but he proved them all wrong. Can you try that with me? Here we go. He was told he would fail, but he proved them all wrong. Great! Has anyone got something they can add to our Verdi song?
Hi, I'm Shan and I'm a mezzo in the WNO chorus. I've got an idea. It goes like this. Now, La Traviata is still famous now. Now, La Traviata is still famous now. Can you try it with me? Now, La Traviata is still famous now.
Hi everyone, my name's Meriel and I'm a soprano with the Welsh National Opera Chorus here in Cardiff. I have an idea for a line. Would you like to try? It goes like this. Verdi wrote lots of catchy melodies. Would you like to try with me? Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Verdi wrote lots of catchy melodies. Great! Which line would you like to sing?
He was told he would fail, but he proved them all wrong.
Verdi wrote lots of catchy melodies. Verdi wrote lots of catchy melodies. Verdi wrote lots of catchy melodies. Verdi wrote lots of catchy melodies.
The music you just heard, the William Tell Gallop, it comes from a story. Let's take a look. Once upon a time, in a Swiss village lived the fine archer William Tell and his son. The village was ruled by the baddie Duke Gressler, who treated everyone very badly, and everyone was afraid of him. Everyone except for William Tell. One day, William Tell came to the market to buy some food, and he noticed everyone was bowing down to a hat that was on a pole. It was the Duke's hat, and it was the Duke's orders. But William Tell refused. The Duke was furious, and he wanted to punish and imprison William Tell. But he decided to play an evil game. And he said, "William Tell, you must shoot this apple in half from 200 paces away with your bow and arrow, and the apple will be placed upon your son's head." Now, I'm not going to tell you the ending to the story of William Tell. What I want you to do is to come up with your own ending and send it to this email, or you can take a photo of it and post it on social media, #WNO Challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of our musicians, our singers and our instrumentalists. Bye for now!